as a little fairy, my squirrel. But I must go check the mail.
All right. I do love this next song, though. Torvald, dear, what is it?
It's from Krogstad.
Oh, you mustn't read that. It's late. You should just come to bed.
No, you go to bed. I'll read it.
Oh dear, to never see him again. Oh, the children, to never see the children again. Oh, the deep icy water. I must go. I can't stay. Oh, the children. Oh, the poor children. Goodbye, Torvald. Goodbye,
Nora.
Torvald. I'm sorry. I must go. I really must.
Wait.
Yes.
What it says in this letter.
How could you
Is it
do
true?
this? I was only doing it because I loved you.
All right. You may be seated. Today we are looking at the case of Krogstad versus Helmer on charges of forgery and perjury. Prosecution, you may call your first witness to the stand.
The prosecution calls Mr. Krogstad to the stand. Mr. Krogstad, why are you here today?
Well,
Mr. Krogstad.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Nora. I'll see you later then.
Christine, what?
Mrs. Linda's in town, I see.
Yes, she is. My question is, why are you?
Well, I'm here to see you.
You don't understand the payment. It's not due till the end of the month.
So you say, and that's not what I'm here for.
Why are you here then?
Well, I just have a few simple questions to ask you.
Okay.
So when exactly did your father die?
September 16th. It's common knowledge.
Oh, really? Didn't know dead men could sign legal papers.
Okay, I can explain this. It's just, I needed someone to sign, and I knew he wouldn't actually sign it, but I don't see what's wrong with this.
Well, that's illegal.
There has to be something in the law that says that a woman could save her husband just by writing the forged name.
Sure, that's a nice ideal that you have, but that could get me in trouble. I could lose my job over this. And as much as it seems like a little job to you, it's my life. And I don't want Mrs. Lind taking it over.
There's nothing I can do about it. I do not affect my husband's employee expectations.
Well, maybe you should try more. Good day.
order the court! Defense, please bring your first witness to the stand. Mr. Wilson, you are the lawyer for the defense. Please call your first witness.
Oh, I call up Nora.
Helmer. You may question your witness.
Miss Helmer, can you tell us why we are here today?
Well, you see, it's quite a long story. You have to understand everything.
Hello, Nora. Hello. It can't be. Christine, is that really you?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I almost to think I couldn't recognize you. Oh, it's been so long.
Yes, it's been a 9-10 long years.
Has it really been that long? Yes, it has. I've had 8 very happy years.
You got in this morning.
Yes, now you look like your old self again. Though, I didn't notice that at the first moment. You look paler, and even a little bit thinner.
And much older, Nora.
Perhaps a bit older. A teeny weeny bit older. But how thoughtless of me to sit here and and chatter away. Christine, I am so sorry.
What do you mean?
Your husband died.
Yes, 3 years ago.
I knew about it, of course. I read about it in the papers. I meant to write, Christine. I really did. But I kept putting off. There was always something.
Nora, I understand completely.
It must have been so awful for you, Christine. How much you must have suffered. And he left you nothing?
Nothing.
And there are no children?
No.
You have nothing then?
Not even a sense of loss. Nothing.
I am so sorry, Christine.
It's okay. Tell me about you.
Well, there's one thing I must tell you. One, I will be selfish for one moment and tell you our good news.
What is it?
Torvald is going to be manager of the bank.
Congratulations!
We are so excited. You don't know how hard this year has been for us as well.
What happened?
We had to take Torvald to Italy because he had gotten so sick. He was horribly ill, and the doctor said the only way for him to survive is we were to take him to Italy. Ever since then, we've been scraping pennies.
How did he get the money?
Well, can you keep a secret?
Nora, I always will.
I have something that I am very proud of.
What is it?
Everyone thinks we got the money from my father, but I got all the money myself.
Nora, how could you?
There are ways.
You couldn't have borrowed it.
There are ways. A woman can borrow money if she knows the business.
Does your husband know?
Nope.
Are you ever going to tell him?
Well, maybe someday, but not for a long time. When I'm no longer pretty. No, don't laugh. What I mean is, when Torvald doesn't love me as much as he does now. When he no longer gets joy from watching me dance and dress up and recite little poems for him. It might even be a good idea to have that up my sleeve. But that's all nonsense. Those times will never come. He'll always love me.
Don't you see? It's not my fault. I was just trying to save my husband's life. There's nothing I could do. There has to be. The law must.
Just, you may take a seat.
Should we get her some tissues or antidepressants?
Sit. There. Any further questions? No? 5-minute break.
What? Torvald, I'm so sorry. You must understand that.
Why did you do this?
I'm trying to save your life. I was only thinking of how much I love you.
You didn't have to do it this way. I did all of this for you, and this is how you repay me.
Yes, that's just it.
It's all done and over with now. Now we just have to deal with the consequences.
I can't, though. I don't know if I can follow through. This trial is horrible. I don't know if I can go along with this.
It's done. We have to. Otherwise, I will go to jail, you will go to jail.
I can't. I just can't. I can't.
We have no choice.
Thank you, Mary.
I'm so relieved that this is over. Now you're just my little lark again.
Torvald, we need to talk.
Oh, all right. What's on your mind?
Torvald, before I married you, 8 years ago, I lived with my father. I loved him dearly, and I thought he loved me too, but I have since then learned something. He did not truly love me. He just enjoyed playing with me. It was like I was a doll in his own little dollhouse. I was there to dance for him, laugh with him, smile at him, but he never truly loved me. I was just this fragile, perfect little doll that he kept around for enjoyment. I have since then learned that you treat me the same way. You don't truly love me, Torvald.
But of course I do. You're my wife.
You do not. And that's why I must leave now.
But you can't.
Torvald, I've learned about the law. When a woman leaves her husband, like I am now, he is released from all legal obligations towards her. In a way, when I leave and set myself free, I set you free as well. I'll come by in the morning and pick up my things. I'll stay with Lynn tonight, but I have to go.